Hi, and welcome back to the Knitting Concierge, episode 4-ish. I'm Dawn Frankenfield, and I'm the Knitting Concierge, and welcome back. And if you have not seen me before, welcome, and come on in, subscribe, hit that like button. I am back, and I am here to share with you my progress on my test knit that I'm doing with Boylan Knitworks, Caitlin Hunter. I am working on her newest, well, I don't actually know if it's her newest. I think there is another one out there being test knit as we speak. This is the sweater. She's already showed this top several times. And I am on the sleeve. I'm on Sleeve Island, people. And I need to decrease down, and I'm making my sleeve longer so that it's a full sleeve. So I am having to increase the number of rows between my decreases, just a tad bit, just a tad bit. But this knit has been awesome. I am using Spin Cycle with Close Call as the colorway in the Dream State, which is their worsted weight, the Dream State in Close Call. And I am really liking it a lot. One of the things that you'll need to know when you work with the Spin Cycle, or probably any of the ones that are out there that are the Spin Cycle like yarns, is that each yarn is completely different. So when you end up with, when you pick up and you're done with this ball and you add in a new ball, it may or may not match with the other one. So you may want to think about that when you're scanning your yarn, which end you want to start with, and sort of line them up maybe, of which I didn't do. So yeah, that I took some off of this one, and as you can see, I'm going from the outside on this one, not the inside, because it is gold, but it also goes into browns and blues and some grayish blacks over the time. So if you'll look down here, you see this gradient right there. So it does change, though I like to think of this as sort of Scandinavian lice, that it's pretty similar to my body, which I like, because that is where it's going to match up to it. So I'm almost done. I am almost done with this sleeve. And then I have to pick up my other sleeve and I will be finished. I'm hopefully going to be finished by the end of the month, by Halloween. So that is on the needles and being actively worked on every single day. And I've gone through, by the way, this is Spin Cycle, but this is, oh my goodness, Cypress colorway in Lark colorway from Quince & Co. Quince. Quince. So Lark from Quince and Dream State from Spin Cycle on this sweater. And I really, really like it. Sweater is for me. And I knit a size 4. But ladies and gentlemen, I went on a little trip, and no, it wasn't Rhinebeck. I know everyone's at Rhinebeck. I was like looking at all the things from Rhinebeck, but no, I did not go to Rhinebeck. I went to Maine. And so my husband and I, my sister and my sister's best friend, who is also a knitter, and my sister is a quilter, we went about our business, and we went into some yarn stores, and we went into some quilting stores, and I would like to share my purchases and future plans with you. I cast on a new project, so I'll share that with you, and I'll start with that. So my sister and I, we share some skills. I knit, but she quilts. So she makes me quilts and I knit her things. Sounds fair, does it not? Yeah. So she was at the knitting store and she liked this hat. It's a regular everyday hat, but it was gathered up at the top, which means that it had a large opening, which would be when you pull it, it makes the little gathers around the top so that it looks bunched up. And she liked that. She liked that feature of the hat. So it was using knitted wit in the DK. Well, she runs hot, and so she decided, and she lives in Texas, in Dallas area, so she decided that it was okay to use fingering weight. So we went over to the fingering weight wool, and she picked out four skeins of knitted wit, and this one is the first one. We balled this up, and I started on the hat. It's a 3x3 rib, and it will have a long rib because she wants to flip it up. So it has a folded brim. But this one is Mount Rainier. This is her National Parks series. This is Mount Rainier, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It has blues and greens and blacks, and if you'll see it a little bit better in here. Just absolutely stunning. I used a German twisted cast on and a twisted rib. So I'm knitting from the back when I knit that. She also has 3 more skeins, and she hasn't told me what her second hat. She wants 2 hats. So one of these is going to be hers, and the other 2 are going to be for her granddaughter, and I think her husband. Oh no, Shasta, her other daughter. So her granddaughter and her daughter. So this one here, there's knitted wit, right? And this is Theodore Roosevelt National Park, which I do believe is in South Dakota. I could be wrong, and it could be in North Dakota, but I do believe it's in South Dakota. Please respond and tell me if I was wrong. But it is really nice. It has browns in there, has purples, blues. It's really nice. Knitted wit, really, I have always liked knitted wit. the yarns that she uses, this is a 80/20, 4 ounces for 420 yards. So it's on the plumper side of a fingering weight. And it is nice and round. I really like this. It has good stitch definition. I've used hers to make socks. I've used her fingering weight to make shawls. I really, really enjoy Knitted Wit and her color sense. And I especially like knitting with her national parks. Now, my national parks, how I do my national parks is I only buy the national park that I have visited, and then I'll knit with it. Like, I have bought Dry Tortugas, but I have not yet gone there. And I live in Florida, people. In Southeast Florida, I've not yet gone to Dry Tortugas. So I will not knit that until I've actually gone to Dry Tortugas. So maybe, I have discussed this. I said, I have Dry Tortuga, but I haven't been there. And we were talking about this on the way home from Maine. And so I guess we'll be going to Dry Tortugas soon. So maybe we'll go there. And then I'll be able to knit the Dry Tortugas. But this is Theodore Roosevelt National Park. And then this one here, isn't this lovely? It's so. This is Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And can't you just see the fog and the smoke over the mountains in this? That purplish, grayish vibe. There's a little bit of blue in there, some blacks. It's just absolutely, the trees are right there as you look through. If you've ever been on the Parkway, that you'll see this. It really does scream Smoky Mountains to me, this colorway. And then this is the last one, and this is Kenai Fjords National Park. And while I was in Denali, I did not go to Kenai Fjords, and so that is on my list of things to do. But here is Kenai Fjords that my sister chose. Isn't that beautiful? So I'll be making hats out of these, and I'll hopefully have all 4 hats made up before Thanksgiving when I go and visit my sister. So she'll be ready. I also made a few purchases for myself. Let me put these away. I purchased this one here, which is Katahdin Woods and Waters National Monument. And I have actually been to Katahdin, which is Baxter State Park, and drove through this area. And it is, yes, like I said, the Knitted Wit, her colorways are so evocative of the places in her national park series. It just is. This is the water, the sky, the green, the dark green, the blue waters. I can't wait to knit something out of this. I don't know exactly what I'll knit with it, but yeah, I'm excited to use that. Then I also purchased 4 skeins of this lovely, it's called Powasha Hemlock in the Peace Fleece worsted. It's green. As soon as my husband saw this, he says, "You got it in green, didn't you?" Yeah, I did. I got it in green. I got 4 skeins of this. There is approximately 200 yards in each one of them. I got 4 of them. So I figure I can make a short sleeve sweater or an interesting vest with this. I did see a size 42 sweater knit out of 4 of these. This is Aran weight. So I should be able to get some kind of a sweater out of the 4 skeins with this. And it was this long sleeve, size 42 inch chest sweater that was not cropped, by the way, out of the 4 skeins. So I bought all 4 that they had in this colorway, and I'm eager to do this. The plan for this is to make a plain sweater, like just a regular everyday pullover crew neck sweater, and then use it as a background to do some embroidery on here. So that was that. I also purchased a few other things. I bought some Katrinkles stitch markers with little lobsters on them. So I thought that was fun. And I'm using it actually as my beginning of row marker on the hat. There you go. So I got Katrinkles, the little things for that little thing for Maine. I bought some stickers. I bought a puffin because, well, Maine and puffins. And I bought a trash panda to put on my cup. So I have a little puffin and a trash panda I bought. And while we were at the quilt store, which was a lovely quilt store. The quilt store was, oh shoot. The quilt store, was Cotton Weeds, I think it's called. Cotton Weeds in Freeport, Maine. And I saw this there. They had that particular one there with the snowman. And I'm like, oh, project bag. It's big enough. It's literally quilted. It's made to be quilted. It has a fluff inside of it, but I don't think I'll be adding the fluff. But I thought about this. I like the little turkey. I might make that. It's actually a gift bag. It's made for like a bread bag or a gift bag. So you can put a gift inside of it and then give them the gift. Well, I'm going to use it as a project bag, and I'm going to make one for myself. And I really liked it. So I'm going to make that. I think I'm going to make the turkey one too. I like that one a lot. I also took a class, years ago on sashiko. And it's a form of Japanese embroidery embellishment. And I bought this dragonfly sashiko kit. And I bought gold and white sashiko threads to go with it. And I bought the needles to go with because I didn't have the needles. I took the class so long ago that I didn't want to have to look for any of the materials. So this is one of the things that I'll probably be doing over the holidays in December, so that I can finish it. And then I'm going to probably, depending on the size of this, either make it into a project bag or frame it and hang it in one of my rooms. So yeah, and this one is the dragonfly one, and you can see the dragonfly up there. Yeah. So those are the things I purchased this weekend in Maine. I ate lobster, of course. I ate fish. I had a haddock sandwich, and we went and picked apples, of which we did not eat all of, and so we stuffed them in our luggage and checked the luggage, and we still have apples. We had an uneventful flight there and back, straight from Fort Lauderdale to Boston. It was lovely. We flew JetBlue, and of the carriers, I really like Southwest best, but JetBlue is a close second. It is, I think it has a much newer fleet, and it has a lot more to entertain yourself with. But so those are the what I'm working on as we speak. I haven't knit on any of my Triesta from Jennifer Stangas. I am trying diligently to finish this test knit. And I had to work a little extra in my job so I could go away for 4 days in this month. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, so I did not go to Rhinebeck this year because I usually go every other year. But I reconnected with a friend of mine. She's also a knitter. She also has her own podcast. Anyway, so we went to Disney for the day, and she was here for a week for her birthday and spending it at Disney. And I went up for a day, spent the day, and actually 2 days. And we decided that we are going to go to Vogue Knitting Live in New York in January. So we have got our hotel room, we have booked our flights, and we have bought our tickets to Vogue Knitting Live. So I am taking 3 classes. I do know the first class is on Thursday morning. I'm flying up on Wednesday. We're going back on Wednesday, and we're just really excited about that. It'll be cold. I'll be able to wear my knitwear, and we're not staying at the hotel directly that is associated with the things, but we are staying in Times Square. So it is just a walk down the sidewalk to that hotel, and we are expecting a great 4 days of Vogue Knitting Live, which I've never attended. She has never attended, and I wanted to take some classes, and she wanted to take some classes, so we're all very, very excited. I am taking Mina Phillips. I saw this and I needed to take this class. I'm taking the Mina Phillips, which is Knitting Expats, 2 at a time socks. And I like to knit socks, but I would prefer to get them all done at one time and not have to cast on another one. So I am going to take her 2 at a time on Magic Loop class on Thursday. So I am prepared with my Magic Loop. I am prepared with, I'm going to take some good yarn, and I'm going to take one of the yarns that I have already split, probably some mustache that I have already broken up into 2. There's already 2 even balls of that, so that I can do that and work on those while I'm there. And I think I'm taking a Mary Jane Mucklestone class with, of course, it's color work. So I think it's a color class, which color is not my forte. So I would really appreciate some class and some effort on that one. And I can't remember my second class on Friday afternoon. Yeah, Friday afternoon. So I've never been. We're expecting to go to several Broadway shows. I think we're going to take our chances and go down to Times Square and buy tickets. in the half price section there, where they sell the leftover tickets the day of the show, after I think it's 2:00. And so you get to pick, you get in line and you pick what show you want to go see. And if they have tickets, so you have to be flexible. Otherwise the tickets are really, really expensive. So we're going to be flexible and go to see whatever they have available that weekend, and a couple of the other days. So I'm very, very excited about that. I'll be taking video of that and probably doing a little bit of a vlog, and stories. I have to learn how to make those stories at the top. I have no idea. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I don't have a lot to say, other than I've been knitting and working, and I made a few little purchases. But so long from West Palm Beach, Florida. Knitting Concierge signing out.